haven't been here before, I'm Autumn and this is my dog Pinky. And these are videos where where Pinky is actually the chef here instead of me. So she's gonna be making an apple pie. And I'm gonna be assisting her with that. So that we can so that she can, mix and everything because she doesn't have opposable thumbs. So let's get started. First, I'm gonna ask her if she wants an apple pie or a berry pie. Okay, so I have some berries here in a bowl, but first I'm gonna ask her, do you want apple or do you want berry? She wants an apple pie, which I kind of thought, because one time I gave her a raspberry and she spit it out. So I guess apples win this round. So we're gonna cut the apple up and we're gonna get the apple heating, and while the apple's heating up, we are going to be making our pie crust. So over here underneath, don't need that. Over here underneath here is a plate I'm going to use to cut up your apple potatoes, and now you can't eat it yet. Don't eat that. Let's cut it up. It's not for eatings yet. Here, watch out. I'm gonna cut here, honey, baby girl. Okay. Okay. You don't eat that. Whoa. Dropped it. Got it. Here you go. This is, sometimes I wonder if she's part horse. She loves apples. Okay, so now I'm just gonna cut this up into nice little cubes for her apple pie. Okay, next, don't eat that yet. We need that. There we go. So if you think she looks a little different than my last videos, she did get a trim. So she did get a trim. Don't eat that yet. No. No, don't eat that. She did get a trim recently, actually. Her hair did grow back a little bit since we gave her trim. But yeah, so if you think she looks a little different, same dog, just shorter hair. Okay, there's our apple Pinky. It's all cut up. Or Pinky, I always call her Pinky. For some reason, my mom started calling her that, and then we kind of all caught on to it. Go ahead, darling. Good puppy. I'm gonna set it over there so you don't eat it all. Okay, now what? Oh, right, I gotta get that heating up. What am I doing, Pinky Taters? I'm gonna go over to the stove and grab the pan. See? Grab the apples. Put them in there. Nothing goes to waste when Pinky's around. And then I'm gonna add some cinnamon. When you want to sniff it, I don't think you would like it. This is stinky. Okay, we're adding a lot of cinnamon. This is kind of a made-up recipe for the apple filling that I'd make with my grandpa over a campfire. That we all make with that me and my sisters would make with my grandpa over a campfire. But it works really good for a pie filling. So I'm gonna add the butter. First, I'm just gonna grab. Oh wait, I forgot. I moved the spoons over. Here. Okay. I'm gonna grab a squeegee. Don't eat that. Wait, this isn't the butter for the filling. I am so sorry. That is the butter for the crust. This is the butter for the filling. Please don't eat the butter. It's not time yet. I'm opening it up. Her favorite thing is butter. She loves butter. Okay, so I'm just gonna put So I put one whole apple in the pan, and then I just cinnamon to how much cinnamon I want. And then I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of butter in there with it. You might have to use a little bit more. Hey, don't eat that. Don't eat that. It's dangerous to have it this close to moving. She loves butter. Okay, so we got that all in there. And normally we would, well, last time I made an apple pie, this wasn't on video, but I did make an apple pie. I added some maple syrup to it, but this is just for Pinky, and she doesn't care if it's sweet or not, so we're just gonna leave the sweet stuff out. So you could add, but you could add sugar, you could add maple syrup, you can even add some other spices if you want. It's kind of like a thing where you can, add whatever you want in, just customize it to your likings. So Pinky, this is gonna, I can move the lemon juice. Now that was for if you picked berries. Okay, so I'm gonna go get this heating up for a little bit. Almost forgot. Don't eat that butter, young lady. Gonna grab the flour bag out really quick so that we can. Where's the flour plate? Where'd it go? Found it. Okay, got the flour. We need to add a little flour to this for thickness. So you could use cornstarch, but you can use cornstarch, but we don't have no cornstarch. So I looked it up, and you can use flour instead. Okay. Set the flour aside. Okay. So now I'm just going to give this a little stir together, to kind of get the flour and cinnamon coated onto the apples a little bit more before we put it over the fire. And so you can add, if the butter's all kind of dried away a little bit and soaked into the apples, you can add a little bit of water in to get them sizzling again and bubbling. So you do want to put a lid over these because we don't want to fry our apples. We kind of want to boil them a little bit. So we're gonna put a lid. So I'm gonna put this on the stove, put a lid over them, and then they're going to be cooked like that for. It can take a while. I would say just until they're soft. Whoops, sorry for my burner. There we go. Gonna grab a lid for this pan. Gonna put that over it. And Pinky, hey, young lady, off. No, get off. Good girl. That's my good puppy. Okay. So those are heating up. So now we can make the pie crust. So I got a cute, adorable green bowl right here. There's nothing in there yet. We are going to add in. We halved the recipe and halved it again. So this is a 1/4 cup of sour cream, and I probably should grab my squeegee again. But maybe I should grab a different squeegee because that one's got cinnamon on it now. Okay. So this is a 1/4 cup of sour cream. Don't eat that. We needs it. So in our last video, Pizza stuck to the pan a little bit, and that's because she licked all of her butter off of the pan. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna add in the butter. Don't eat that. Okay. And now we're gonna add in the flour. Don't eat that. And now, oops, I almost forgot. You need to add some salt to the apple mixture. Pinky, don't even think about it. I better push that back a little bit. She really wants that glob of butter in there. So I'm gonna add some salt to the apple mixture. There we go. Sit, Pinky. Pinky, sit. That's my good baby. And then this doesn't call for salt, but I'm adding it in anyway because it helps bring the flavor out more. Okay, there we go, Planky. And now we're gonna mix it all together. Wow, now I know how the mixer feels. It's a little difficult. Probably because I'm using this, I should probably get something different. I think a fork would probably work better. Maybe a spoon? I don't know. Let's try a fork. I'm using a plastic fork because I do not want to scratch the vintage Pyrex bowl. If it wasn't a Pyrex bowl, I would use a metal fork, but I don't want to scratch the vintage Pyrex bowl. I'm just kind of mashing this all together in here. Oops, I'm flinging it apparently too. So I think this is Pinky's third time cooking, and now she really enjoys this. She knows when we're gonna make a video. She knows that she needs to sit nice on the chair, and she knows that she needs to wait. So she's becoming my little chef. And I'm just using my fingers now a little bit to really get this incorporated. So she's becoming my little chef, and so I've mentioned before, we do have another dog, actually, a golden retriever, and they always share their snacks, even though Pinky doesn't quite like to share her snacks, but they always share their snacks. And so yeah, she is going to have to share her little pie with our other doggy. She always wants to just eat it all for herself right away when it's done, but I always tell her you gotta save some. Another dog her name is, I think I said that before, but her name is Opal and she's a golden retriever. She is Pinky's mother, and you never guess it because they don't even look frankly related. I mean, Pinky's black and fluffy, Opal's golden and shorter haired, and they just don't even look related. If I wouldn't told you, probably never would have guessed. Pinky has 7 other siblings. She has 3 sisters and 4 brothers. They went to nice homes. And we decided to keep her. And she actually got the name Pinky because when she was little, she had a really pink nose, but she kind of grew and it kind of went away. But she still does have her little pink little mustache. I mean, her little white little mustache right there. Okay, I almost got the flour completely incorporated. I always love how this dough turned out. If you wonder what the pink chunks are, it's just because I used a salt grinder, so it's not super fine. It's just the salt. Perfect. This is such a good dough too. It turns out so flaky and buttery because of the butter and the sour cream in here. So it's really good. Okay, so Pinky, now that we got this all incorporated, now that we got this all incorporated, we are going to check on your pie filling. Let's see how it's coming. Set that in here, and we're going to move this aside so you don't eat the dough. Set that up there on top of the air fryer. Okay, so let's check your apple pie mixture. Ooh, wow, it's really good. Oh my goodness, Pinky, that's loud. Hey, what are you eating? Oh, you want to lick the fork? I'm just going to give that a second to cool down. It's really bubbling away in there. I don't want to get splattered by some butter, so while I wait, she can lick this fork. She really likes this mixture because of the sour cream and butter in there. Okay, we're going to stir this up. Wow, this is really good. Let's shut that big burner off and Maybe make it to a smaller one. Ooh, I'm gonna put a little hot glove on. I'm gonna put a hot glove on so it doesn't splatter. It is really, really good. Oh, my little chef left. So those are gonna do that. And when those do that, well, I think we could get a pie crust put in the tin. I completely forgot. This pie crust actually has to go in the fridge. This pie crust actually has to go in the fridge for 10 minutes, and then you can do everything. Then you can do everything with it. You can get it in the pie crust tin, but it does have to sit for 10 minutes. So you usually have to wrap it in plastic wrap, but we do not have plastic wrap. So I'm going to be using our green bowl, and I'm just going to place it in here like I did in the last video. I'm just going to place it in here and go grab the lid for it. Down, Pinky. Want to hop up? Come, Pinky. Hop, hop, hop. Come on. Hop. Good girl. So we're going to cover up that. Do you want to taste it? Tell me if it's delicious. Oh wait, here, that's on the edge. Taste it. Want to taste it? Is it good? Was it good? Was it perfect? Is that what you want your pie to taste like? Okay, so I'm going to put this in the fridge for 10 minutes, and then, so it's gotta go for 10 minutes, and it should be ready then. This was a really small batch, so it might only need to go for 5 minutes. What are you eating? So we will see you in 5 to 10 minutes. Bye. Okay, so the dough is done sitting in the fridge. So I'm gonna grab it out, and then we can start putting it in the pot. Sit for 10 minutes. I don't know. I just thought it's probably good to just let it sit for 10 minutes. It always turns out nice. Okay. So I'm going to flour the counter and attempt to roll this out without it being stuffed down by a doogie. This time to roll this out, and we're going to see how it goes. Okay, so I'm going to make it into a nice ball first. Don't even think about eating it yet, potatoes. Good thing she's not drooling. One time, she really wanted a snack, and she started drooling, so I'm glad she's not drooling all over the counter. I know you want pie, but you gotta be patient, okay? Can you do that for me? Don't eat that, don't eat that. See, this is what you did with the pizza. You kept trying to eat the dough while I was cooking it. Don't eat that, don't eat that. Now she's just licking my hand. Ew, it's sticky over there now. Don't eat that. Oh, young lady, please do not eat that. Don't eat that either. That's all included in the not eating yet thing. Okay. Oops. Okay. So now we're going to take this, and this is what we're making her mini pie in. Don't eat that. So I'm going to cut around the edges of it like this. Going around in a circle so that it will fit nicely into this. Still can't eat that. Don't eat it, young lady. We're not eating it yet. You're mutilating it. We need to cook with this. I'm sticking it in the little pie container. Okay, so now we almost got this. Oops, I'm gonna push over here, so I made a little hole. Let a little air out just because it got a little air in there. Stick some more dough down in the bottom where I got a little thin. Okay. Pushing it up to the edges. What do you think of your pie, Pinky? Is it looking good? Okay. I'm just cutting this off like this. Okay, there we go. Oops, I didn't mean to hit you with my elbow. So I'm gonna do this just like this. Oh. I'm gonna pull this out like this. I completely forgot to butter it. Completely. It's a good thing I remembered too, because otherwise this would have sticked so bad. She wouldn't have been had a pie. It just would have been a dilapidated, mutilated thing. So I do have a buttered dish ready, because unlike me, butter it first. Do you want this butter, Pinky? Butter? There you go. Okay. So unlike me, have a buttered dish ready to go, and we putting the pie in here. Doing the same thing over again. Sticking a little down, it got a little thin. Doing it over again and over again. Pushing the edges up. Fixing a thin spot. Looking the counter wasn't a part of it. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut the edges off. I just realized that I say okay a lot. Okay, there we go. Don't need that. We just got it perfect. Okay, so I added some cream to the filling to make it a little creamier and thicker. And we're gonna put all of the filling in here. It's gonna be a little bit of a loaded pie. Okay. No. Okay, so I'm pushing it down into the pie tin. Or the pie crust, I mean. And I used a little Pyrex container, and it was perfect. Perfect. I'm gonna take just a little cinnamon in my hand, like this, and I'm gonna sprinkle it over top of the pie. Okay? So that's looking beautiful, really beautiful. And so now we're gonna use the leftover crust to do like a basket weave kind of pie, thick crust over top. Set that back there for a minute so my dog doesn't destroy it while we're making the rest of her pie. And she did get flour on her nose. You can't really see it on camera, but it's really funny. Gonna go get some more flour. Excuse you? We are cooking, and we are cooking in front of others. What do you have to say for yourself? Okay, so now I'm gonna cut it into a nice square. I know it's hard to wait, isn't it? But you know what, Pinky? You gotta enjoy the cooking process. Okay, so I'm just cutting these into nice. Why am I not using the? Don't eat that. Don't eat that. Don't eat it. Okay. And putting the cover over it so that she can't eat it. And I'm gonna get the pizza cutter. Pizza cutter looks so much better than in life. Oh, look at that! It's so easy. Why did I not do this sooner, Frankie? Pinky, I mean. Okay, so I'm gonna put this over. I'm gonna have to make one more strand, which I can probably do. Make it right out of this one. Right here. Why am I using the knife again? I'm not sure. Let me see if this is long enough. Yep, that should be perfect. Okay. I love making pies. I just love it. It is so fun. There might be a lot of people out there who disagree with me, but I think that it's so fun. Oh yeah. And then put this one over this one and this one over this one, and then this one this side. Space it. I love the smell of an apple pie. It just smells so good. It's homey and farmy. Okay. Cutting the excess edges off. Oops, I need to push this over just a little bit. Got a little. Okay. Ta-da! And so, what do you think of your pie? Smell good? So you can't eat it yet. So here is the pie. So here's how it looks now that it's finished. And I'm really happy with the way this pie is turning out. And are you happy with your pie? You're such a good cook. Are you happy with your pie? You're such a good cook at choosing the flavors and being sweet. I love you, honey. Do you like your pie? Okay, and so now I'm just gonna take my finger. I'm just gonna put a little butter on it because it's easy this way. And I'm just gonna kind of, won't eat it yet. Rub it on the top of the pie. Crossovers because that'll get it a little more brown. Looks like a little butter stuff right there. Scoop it out. Okay, that is perfect. And now, because she is my angel Poochie, I'm gonna do this really quick. I'm gonna smoosh this out some. I'm gonna use the tip of my nail to make 2 indents. I'm gonna do this, like this. Now, I'm gonna cut that like that. Yeah, you can eat that, Pinky. Not with that. I'm gonna use a knife for this part. And now we have a cute little heart that I'm going to put on top of her pie. See the little heart? Whoops. See, now she has a cute little heart on top of her pie. And so now this is going to go into the oven at 350 degrees for, I don't know, it's a small pie. I'm going to try 10 to 15 minutes. Could be 20. 10 to 15 to 20. So we will see you in 10 to 15 to 20 minutes. See you soon. Bye. The pie cooked for 15 minutes. Hey, Pinky, where are you going? Come on, honey. Hop. Hop, hop. Good girl. So the pie cooked for 15 minutes. And it's done now. I let it cool for a while so she wouldn't burn her mouth. And now it's time for the taste test. Let's see. Do we have a pie? I found it. Okay. Let's give her a piece of pie. And before I scoop it out, I'm just going to show you this is the finished pie. It browned up, oops. It browned up really nicely, and it's really beautiful. Pinky's probably saying, I don't care if it's beautiful, I just want to eat it. Okay, here's your plate. There's nothing on it yet, you need to be patient. Okay, so it didn't stick to the pan at all. That was great. I buttered it really good, so on the bottom, or at least the edge didn't. Guess the bottom's a little sticky. Hold on, Blinky. Okay. Are you ready to taste it? Is it hot? No, just one. Okay, ready to taste it? She can't wait. Wow. Oh, crummies. We just wiped this counter. How was it? Was it good? How was it? Was it good? How was it, Pinky? Was it good? Did you like it? Was it delicious? Was it delicious? Well, she seemed to have enjoyed her pie, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can see more adorable Pinky videos, and I will see you soon. Bye!